Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Hero, I'm in Sapa. Zawi. Zao Do. Zao Do. D-O, is that it? Zao. Anyway, here's another minority tribe here in the province of Sapa. And their lifestyle has been touched and removed. If you look at this clothing, it's not theirs, it's the foreigners. The Western lifestyle has been infused into the blood and the lifestyle of the minority groups across the entire planet. Each and every single day, what we are doing is slowly eroding into their way of life, removing their traditions, removing their clothes, removing their art and tradition that existed for hundreds and thousands and millennia ago. Today you have another silly company called Adidas, which is just there, that jacket. Yes, the comforts are what we are looking for. These things are very plain. They have no character, no tradition. Look at this lady's clothes. This is from China. This is Chinese, and that's from Chinese. And those things are not traditional. They are traditional clothes. The blue dyed cotton is no longer to be part of their life. Their daily life has been eroded. The tourists are inundated at this place, including myself, but I have a very conscious mind of the impact that I'm causing here. But what I want to do is actually bring the insight into the real cause of problem across the entire planet. We not only pass on our traditions of very powerful traditions of influence through monetary system, but through the cultural infusion as well. But when I say that, we're slowly removing a whole generation's whole tradition is going to be removed in the next 5 to 10 years. The younger generation is eating all the processed food. They disengage from everything to do with the tradition. Football logos, the boys and the male. All they're interested in is cigarettes, alcohol, and not interested in anything. And how to make a quick buck by sitting and doing nothing. And it is very painful to see these young girls actually got kids on their backs. If you look at there, they're carrying their own kids on the back. Where are the men? Are they working or are they sitting around doing bugger all? And this is a sad prospect for the humanity and the traditions of this world. And the minority groups are the first ones affected seriously and significantly of their way of life. And I'm really sad to see that every single day, this is exactly what we are doing across the entire planet. And all of the time, we have no hope. We have no conscious mind to try and stop this element of excessive erosion of traditions or the way of life that have been taken away from individuals and innocent human beings like this. The hotels that are around here, all of those are owned by the business and the Vietnamese and other investors. And this used to be all rice fields. Today they're all filled up with buildings. And what tourists are doing is actually they're going to stay in these buildings. They're not bringing any money into these minority groups. And when you enter a village, so to speak, you pay a fee. And that fee goes into the pockets of the local Vietnamese, not to the minority groups. They don't go into the village. And we say homestay. No, they're also owned by the investors and the business scrupulous individuals that take on the village land and invite the tourists to go and visit the minority groups. And when they try to sell something of their artifacts, the police on the streets here are very acute to stop them doing that. Again, they have no power, they have no hope. whatsoever. We got another 5 to 10 years max before this tradition is totally died away. And another minority group of the world is totally taken out of the face of this earth. And it is a sad prospect. And their clothing has already changed, as you can see. And that's the influence that we have from the outside world on the minority groups of this entire planet.